I'm coming, Chad. I'm coming. Oh, you're on? Like, I'm a man of my word. I'll be there. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you got an extra 2 weeks to finish this now, huh? Have you done any, like, how far into Shadowbringers are you? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got a lot of work, bud. Not gonna lie. Well, whose fault's that, Chad? What, are you gonna blame EA? Oh, here's the thing, Chad. Honestly, this game will always be here. There is no prestige and running all the stuff with everyone else. If you're behind, it's perfectly okay. So don't start yourself out on this game. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand the desire to want to be running it with everyone else at the same time. Like, absolutely. But Yoshi P will tell you himself, like, dude, don't burn out. Don't play other things. Like, come back. Like, I was playing the Final Fantasy X HD remastered, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna 100% this. So I was playing it on the Switch. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I got most of the way through, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna 100% this. I'm gonna do it on a Sony console to get the platinum. I'm like, I ain't gonna do it on this effing Switch, you know? My God. Like, Nintendo can make some fantastic games, but everything else is so ass backwards. Yeah, I mean, I'm still on that 4-10 work schedule. Probably will be for the foreseeable future, you know. Yeah, like, you know, I'm completely 100% ready for Endwalker, so I'm trying to play other things.
For the expansion, whenever.
Yeah.
Ready, but, you gotta have so much respect for that.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, if it wasn't for Yoshi P, this game would have died 10 years ago. You know what I mean? And he's been good to us ever since. He's been very good to us. He asked for 2 weeks, I'll give him 2 weeks. Like, I'm not even mad. Now, here's the unfortunate part is I had my vacation planned out for the week of Thanksgiving, where I was able to get a week off of work with just using 2 personal days. And I would have had that whole week off with pay and have Endwalker. So that whole plan is just shot to shit right now, and I don't really know what to do. Because with a grand total of 4 days, I could have had the week of Thanksgiving off, and then also every day between Christmas and New Year's. It changes your hotbar. So it'll be like R2 and circle. Yeah, like that, but I assume I have latency. Yeah, so you just gotta kind of predict where they'll be and stick them on there. How about you? How's your work going? It's that time of year, man. Do you have help though?
Yeah, it's not. We're like bare bones. So if anyone gets sick, pretty much.
Rude.
Yeah.
Alright, on my screen, you just killed the boss.
Yeah. In that video I watched on it, it said that was pretty much the hardest boss in this dungeon.
So your final boss is going to be a manticore looking thing. And watch for the gaze attack, like the little eyeball that tells you to look away.
Yeah.
And then also he'll do a thing where, like, you want to stay kind of close to him, because he'll do a thing that says, you know, like he'll raise his claws up, because you want to stand behind him, but if he raises his tail up, you want to be in front of him. It's not a horrible deal if you get hit, but... Yeah. Well, they always take forever because the translator, you know. So he'll say a bunch of stuff, and then you run into that, and then you don't have to jump; you can just fly over. Yeah, they like to jump. People like to run and jump. I don't know why. Especially Lalafels, they love to jump. Okay, so you're doing this for story. Okay. So you finish Stormblood. I'm doing stuff between Stormblood and... Well, you finished 4.0.
Yeah.
Yep. If you want to do the Relic Quest and Shadowbringers, which I'm telling you, you do not, then no, you don't have to do it. But if you're wanting to do that, then yes. You would have to do that. 24 man. Run into that circle. But are you a fan of Final Fantasy Tactics or Final Fantasy 12?
Well, I wasn't that big.
Okay, so 24-man raid actually plays in Evil. So you actually, like the first dungeon you're going into, Ravenester, you can actually go into the Garamside waterways, just like you do in 12. It's pretty cool if you're a fan of 12. But if your goal is to get all the way through Shadowbringers, you probably don't have time for it. It's cool though. I mean, definitely do it at some point. Wow, wife is all about Kingdom Hearts right now. Might even say she's balls deep in it. Yeah, so can you tell how much latency I have? You're still watching the cutscene. Pause.
Yeah, he just roared.
Okay, he just landed on mine. He spun around in a circle, and now he's roaring. So that's how much latency we have. My callouts are going to be garbage. Just really watch for the eyeball.
What's it called?
It's really just an eyeball. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Almost 15k. Be in front. See how it's at raising his tail. So yeah, far away from that. You can just stand still. You got that circle thing. That gives your teammates time to react. Oh, you missed the eyeball thing.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. So for that one, that plus sign looking thing. Ooh. I expected them to move. I mean, you guys are mowing right through this boss, though. So. Get out of the way of that. Get out of that. His tail's up. Be in front. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Yeah.
passed on it.
Yep, they all just left.
Oh, bugger it.
Are you all right?
Aye. Everything's still attached.
Oh, it's Aaronval.
Ah, it seems both our paths led here.
Pretty
Very
cool.
good. We spent altogether too much time fleeing fiends horrid and numerous. How fared you? Much the same, then. 'Twould appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
Terrible, aye. But their misfortune is our fortune?
Quite. By the 12, there is even more than I imagined.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Lisa's face. Thanks for believing in me, you two.
Found treasure. You declined the party invite? What? Yeah. Oh, okay. There you is.
I even forget where I'm at.
See you here. Okay. You're doing alright. So, what did you think of the Shinryu fight?
What's that?
The Shinryu fight, the big old dragon.
I can't remember. Oh, in this town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you believe that fight gets way more epic and extreme?
I couldn't even imagine stuff on screen. Like, I've been, when Rich Campbell was in the closet trying to reach that one thing I
Yeah.
watched it in a couple days, and I'm like, I couldn't even imagine trying that.
Yeah, that's a whole different level. He's doing ultimates. Like, I don't really mess in ultimates.
What do you get from all of that? Just like
You get badass looking weapons. And titles. So, you know, like above my name it says Moneybags. So if you clear UCOB, you get the title The Legend. And like if you beat, like what he was working on was T, so you get the Ultimate Legend title. And then Uwu gives you the Perfect Legend title.
Did he ever end up clearing that?
Yeah, it took him like 12 days. And like, I think they did 450 wipes.
I saw he kept putting tabs on the wipes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was locked in that closet for 12 days. And he was streaming 24 hours, too. Like,
Yeah, I watched him last night with the thing, and since it got pushed back 2 weeks, he went and told Miz. Miz is letting him stay in the closet for 2 more weeks.
I thought he was allowed to leave the closet since he cleared.
I don't know, it was weird. He was so happy to come back. He said he wanted rock, paper, scissors first. And he gets to stay for 2 more weeks or something.
Step back, all of you!
Like hells we will! We know who you've got in there!
We're not leaving till you hand her over!
Bring her out! Bring her out!
What's going on? Someone let slip about Fedora.
It's true then! The bitch really is in there! I knew it! I bloody knew it! We demand vengeance! Bring her out! Today we butcher the butcher!
Butcher the... Come on, you don't mean that! We'd be no better than the Imperials if you'd all just calm down! Calm down! That monster and her thrice damned skulls dragged my man from our home and beat him to death in the street!
Aye, and my dad! That bitch has spilt enough blood to fill a lock!
We all know her crimes. She's a traitor and a murderer. How many of your resistance friends have died at her hands, eh? And here you are, protecting her!
So that's what all the fuss is about. Hearken to me, brothers and sisters of Alamigo.
Hey, who's this?
That's the Bull of Alamigo.
My friends, you are not alone in your anger, your grief, your despair, for it is mine as well. That gnawing pain in your breast, it is enough to bring an old bull to his knees. But I ask you, brothers and sisters, to think not only of the family and friends who were cut down before your very eyes, but to think also of the ones who were abducted, the ones who may yet live. Where were they taken? What became of them? These questions demand answers. I share your thirst for justice, for vengeance, but we will gain only fleeting satisfaction if we give in to our base appetites. We will never know the truth. Now is the time that we, the people of Alamigo, must decide what manner of nation we will build for ourselves, and for generations yet unborn. When they look to our example, will they see a people who held fast to their principles, or one who cast them aside when tried? I say to you, it is our responsibility to give these prisoners a fair trial, that they might answer to all of Alamigo. The Garleans called us savages, and I'll be damned if we prove them right.
I know you're right, I do. But I can't.
That Ralbon's a bad man. Oh, you disappeared. Found you. Yeah. So, yeah, 4.1 is a lot of just building story, plus that one little dungeon. Hey, Chad. Do you have any sneak peeks into what your Black Friday sale is going to be? Nothing.
Why? What are you fishing for?
What time are you opening? They're opening Thanksgiving Day at 5 p.m. Man, I'm so sorry, dude. I thought after COVID and all that, like, a lot of that shit was in the past.
Well, GameStop is probably trying to do everything they can to save. I said GameStop's probably doing everything they can to save themselves at this point. That company is in trouble. And quickly!
So according to Chad, they're the only company opening on Thanksgiving Day.
That's what it's looking like so far from what I've seen.
That's such shit, man. So what, they want you to open at 5 p.m. and what? Stay open? What? Oh, so 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then what time are you opening Friday?
Supposedly 7.
Oh my god. Yeah. Like, I'd really love to get to a place where Thanksgiving is kind of sacred again. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta go to each one of your wife's husbands and
Uh-huh. Yep.
fans. So it takes time. I don't know. You would have thought that they would have went with it, because everything we sell on Thanksgiving, we would have been able to sell Black Friday as well.
Right. I mean, the thing is, like, yes, if all the customers banded together and said, we just will not shop there on Thanksgiving Day, we will not shop anywhere, that would get some notice. But then again, you can't be mad at people wanting to get ahead of everybody else to get a good deal.
Right.
So if the company would just step up and be like, no, we're not doing this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think it would go over better.
The CEO
I-
just quit, so they're just saying that she was maybe wanted us to be closed. She was out, but no one really knows. She could have been the one that made it like that.
And skip town before it.
Yeah. Do it.
Because I have one friend that's still looking for a PS5.
So many visitors. Come to have a good
Everyone
laugh,
has got.
have you? Or do you mean to put me out of my misery? To finish what you started? It's about bloody time.
Or
That's not why
they're
we're
just
here, no.
yeah, or your sales not going to be that good compared to everybody else, and they would rather you come in on Thanksgiving and
Do you
just
remember what I said?
get the brand new game for $30
How I
as
promised
opposed
you
to going
you'd
into
live
Walmart
long
the
enough
next
to
day.
see us win our freedom.
You know,
Well,
like,
I meant it. And not...
You're wasting your time.
I just can't imagine there's a person out there that would actually
There's
get
no
mad
reason
at
to
GameStop
keep me
for
alive,
not
and
being
you
open
know
on
it.
Thanksgiving. You know, like there's like zero bad
killed my
publicity to be
men.
had.
And you know,
However,
my only regret is
there could be
that
some
I
bad
didn't kill
publicity
you when I had the
by being
chance.
open. Like it
That's
makes
a
no
lie,
sense.
and you know
now,
it.
you know, like a few years ago,
You think
when,
we can't
like,
tell what you're trying to
everyone
do?
was open.
That we're blind?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're a fool, but you're not
Then
stupid.
it's okay. But I
You're
really think that
ruthless.
got out of hand.
Relentless. You'd give up anything and everything to get what you want. You didn't come this far, climbing over the bodies of your own brothers and sisters just to piss it all away.
That's terrible.
I see you, Fedora. I see you for what you are.
Come along, Fadola. We mustn't be late. The Imperial Viceroy will be attending today's banquet.
All right.
I'm just glad that my wife works at Hobby Lobby, and
Father,
they will
what's
not
that
open
guy
Thanksgiving
like?
Day.
Is he nice?
But
Are
they
you
will
friends?
open bright and early Black Friday.
There you go again with all your questions.
But at least they respect Thanksgiving.
Lord Gaius is a great and honourable man who looks after all of Alamigo. He's very busy, and if we don't hurry, we'll miss our chance to see him.
Well, still, yeah, Black Friday doesn't make sense to me when it's really Thursday. And that used to be the thing, like, oh, okay, we'll open at like 12:01. I'm like, okay, technically it's Friday, but come on.
Father, what did that man call us?
The little tin-head lover doesn't know what she is, eh? A traitor, sweetheart. A backstabbing bitch who'd gladly betray her kith and kin to gnaw on what few scraps the Imperials deign to toss her. Like your bastard father and whore mother.
That's not true! My parents are good people! They've never done anything like that!
Oh, but they were quick to help themselves and their bitch spawn, weren't they? You're just as guilty as them.
Fadola!
Traitors!
Please, you have to do something. My husband and daughter are in danger.
Soldiers of the Imperial Army are under no obligation to intervene in the disputes of arms.
We're citizens! We have rights!
Ah!
I'm scared.
It's all right. It's all right. They don't understand, but they'll see in time. They'll see that this is the only way to survive. Traitors! Traitors!
Let the savages have their fun. They'll be more compliant once they've tired themselves out.
You know, Square Enix, they like to have their
Adola,
sympathetic
please.
villains.
You already have citizenship. Why would you want to become a soldier? Oh, gods. What have you done to your face?
Forgotten it already, have you? I'm honouring Father's memory.
By telling the world that you know better than a common savage.
Am I though, Mother? Are any of us? Can't you see? Citizenship means nothing to them. If you're not a pure-blood Garlean, you're no different from any other savage. So I'll play the part. I'll join the Legion and I'll make them respect me. And when the mob see that, they'll think twice before throwing their stones. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn. It's time. It'll be hard. Humiliating. They'll try to break us. Send us crawling back to our own kind. But we won't, no matter what. We'll bleed for them, die for them if we have to. We'll do whatever it takes to be free!
Yeah, or at least understand. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, she's still a monster, but
Yeah.
So, you mean to play the part one last time, eh? The unrepentant traitor whose death will serve to unite the people?
did you set your clock back already?
No.
Shut up.
You had every chance to kill yourself. Fashion a noose from your clothes.
Okay.
Wait for the guards to leave you alone long enough to slip it over your neck.
What time you work tomorrow?
I said shut up!
Oh, but then it would have all been for nothing, wouldn't it?
Oof.
Whatever it takes. That's what you said.
Until 8. I gotta go at 9 because the price changes haven't been printing at night, and there'll be about 150 probably in the morning to do before open. But we don't open till 11. But being open till 8 on Sundays is...
Been in my head, have you? Had a little peek at my past.
Hey, do you know what is going on with amiibo
What?
cards
A few stolen memories tell you everything you need to
for
know, do
Animal
they?
Crossing?
None of our district got any, but there was mass confusion because the stores that did receive them, GameStop accidentally put them online for order on Friday, and I guess over I've never gotten, like, the last 2 series, I haven't even gotten any. Morgantown was the only store to ever get the last series.
Don't you dare patronize me! You don't know a god's damned thing about the life I've led.
So they're just gonna be lost to scalper hell,
That
huh?
killed him.
Yeah, probably.
The bastards that let it happen. My father deserved better. I swore I'd do whatever it took to make them pay.
Although I did find those little like interactive amiibos. I had Isabel and what's the other guy's name? Digby, yeah. Yeah, that little box set I found in Morgantown. So I went ahead and grabbed that for the wife. For some reason, I like her.
You.
You know what those are, right?
You.
No, not really.
They
All
had,
that power.
all those.
All that pain.
Remember that Wii U game?
It's too much.
That
Too much for anyone.
came with those. They actually took those out of that game and sold the game separately, and then they recalled all those and they just put them in a box to sell.
So those are actually from the Wii U?
Yeah. But we had 20 of those in stock before they did the recall, and some guy come and bought them all because they put them down to 99 cents. It had the game in it with those 2 amiibos.
Really?
The things
They switched it from new to pre.
they've done to you. The lies. The betrayal.
Wow.
The endless fighting. Yet there you stand.
But all the ones
Unbroken.
in the warehouse, they kept the amiibos.
How?
They sent out
Why?
amiibos for 99 cents. And that's what they did. They repackaged all those. Because if you notice the box, it's not even endorsed by Nintendo.
I did not notice that. So what Chad's saying is there was a Wii U game that came packaged with those 2 amiibo.
Oh.
All right. Then
Damn you.
they sat on the store shelves.
Damn
Yeah, it
you
was like some
all.
stupid ass board game or whatever.
Okay.
And it sat on the shelf. Nobody bought it. So
You still have
what
time,
they
Fordona.
did is they took the
Think
game,
about how you want to spend
marked it down to 99 cents, but they took the amiibos out, repackaged them, and put them in there. So that's actually not even an official Nintendo product. Even though the amiibo are
That's
legit.
Yeah.
They should have brought them in as pre-act. Like they were selling pre-owned amiibos like we used to.
Man, I was shocked as shit, Chad, the other day. I walked into GameStop up there and they actually had a Ridley amiibo.
Oh yeah, we got those back in stock when Metro came out. It's in every store like a 6-pack.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? So I just went ahead and snagged Ridley. I also got the Samus and Emmy 2-pack there. But I actually got that at Best Buy.
I think I got that somewhere behind me. I bought them the day it came out, but I didn't like Metro. I gotta sit down and try to
Are you kidding me?
I got frustrated.
Metroid Dread was great.
I gotta sit down and play it again. Because I bought it today to come out, and I only played it for like an hour and a half and got frustrated.
Oh. There was one Emmy that really frustrated me, and it was at the tail end. The rest of them weren't too bad.
But I didn't even get to the point where I got the, what do you get, like a stealth suit or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even get that far. Someone told me at the store, they're like, yeah, just get that for it.
Well, I'll tell you what, later on there's an Emmy that can see through walls and... And his arena's like half full of water. So you run slow as hell. And he can see through walls. It's just like, okay, this is horse shit. You gotta admit, that Metroid looked good.
Oh, yeah.
Raubon. You know what's pissing me off for now, Chad? Like, I've been going through and playing a lot of the older Final Fantasy just so the wife has some familiarity with them since she plays the guts out of 14 but has never really played another one. She watched me play through 15 back when it was new. That's about it, you know? And she watched the 7 remake and stuff. So, you know, I did the Final Fantasy X remaster, and then I got to thinking, I was like, well, this game would be right up her alley. She should actually play it. But I was like, I'd really like to show her 13. And the only way to really play 13 is if you actually still have your PS3, or if you got Game Pass on the Xbox. No, it's not even on Game Pass, but the Series X is backwards compatible.
Oh, yeah.
So the only way to play it on a modern console is with the Xbox One or Xbox Series X.
It's not on PS Now?
No.
Wow.
It's not on PlayStation Now. It's not on Switch, you know, because basically all the other Final Fantasies are on Switch now. Except 15.
I hated 13 whenever I first played it.
Me too, but I'm pretty sure my wife would love it.
Yeah, like, but when Lightning Returns came out, like, I know liked all 3. I kind of enjoyed them after that.
Yeah, well, if you remember when 13 came out, it was shortly thereafter God of War 3 came out. And I straight put Final Fantasy 13 down to play God of War 3. And then when I came back, I was like, you know what? Fuck this game, you know? And then it was like a couple months later, I was like, oh, I never did finish that game. And so I just started over, and this time I understood the combat and all that a lot better. And actually paid closer attention, and then I also had an idea what was going on in the story, so I paid closer attention to that. And I was like, okay, this isn't the hot pile of garbage I thought it was. But it's still no, like, 7, 8, 9, or 10, you know?
It was probably the
As
worst
you're over
game
here
I've
trying to
played.
stomach your way through 10 too.
Yeah, 13-2 sucked. I hated it. And so, as a result, I never played Lightning Returns. And now I'm starting to hear that was, like, the best one.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
And I'm like, really? Oh, well. So I'd love to get, like, a Final Fantasy 13 trilogy remaster. I would love it. 8.
No, 10.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
So I've never. I still got my PS2 copy of 10-2 still sealed. I never played that. I bought it day one because I was like, someday I'll beat this. And I still got my day one copy of 10-2 still sealed.
Dude. 10-2's not good.
That's what I heard.
It's
That's why I never really went back. And then I'm like,
10 is fucking wonderful, man.
yeah, I got it on Game Pass, so I downloaded it even, but I didn't start it.
Well, I mean, well, you don't really play Switch handheld, do you?
Nah, not really.
They're gonna say, yeah, I played it on the Switch. I mean, its combat is so good because it's true turn-based. You know, it's not that active time battle. You can take as long as you want. So it's a great game to play, you know, on mobile or whatever, or in handheld.
I bought all those pixel perfect ones from Final Fantasy, the originals.
Yeah.
But I don't like the pixels are very bad. The music in it is awesome though.
Yeah, yeah.
The redone music, but like I can't get into it because of all the pixels, and they won't let you put it back to like smooth graphics. It goes
Right.
back to the original, but the original doesn't look as good as the pixel. But I was like, man.
And I tell you what, Final Fantasy 2 is not that good in my opinion.
Like two Japanese or two?
Yeah, the real 2.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not that good. Like, they try to do some fancy stuff with their vocabulary and all that, and using keywords and stuff, like, and it did not hit the mark. It was bad. Like, the combat and all that was fine, but uh, 3 was pretty good though.
And like,
Yeah, I like 3 pretty good.
I played
And of course,
3 when they did it on the TV.
yeah, see, I played through 3 on my mobile phone, and I was like, this is a very playable game, very competent. Like I can do this. I even played through that up-res Final Fantasy IV. I think it was the DS version of it. They put it on mobile, though. And I'm like, this is perfectly serviceable. Like, Final Fantasy VI is borderline unplayable, though.
I didn't play the. Did you ever play the After Years of 4?
No.
I downloaded it on the. I think it was Wii that I downloaded it on, and I never did play it. On the Wii Marketplace. I got a mail. How do I get a mail? I wonder if it's my. Did they send the pre-order bonus to the mail?
Yeah, did you just pre-order it today or something?
I pre-ordered it yesterday.
Yeah. Probably what it is. Oh, it says your live video is interrupted.
Oh, really? Doesn't say anything on my end that it's having trouble.
I'm gonna quit and then come back. I wonder if it's on my end.
Let me check on. I'll try to bring it up on Facebook.
Okay.
Mine's up, but it's still on lease.
Yeah.
It's way behind.
Now I see Alpha now.
Yeah, because my actual screen's on Midland right now. It's weird.
Live video interrupted again.
Huh.
And now it's back.
I don't know if Facebook's having issues. I got it up on my YouTube too.
Yeah, I'll try that.
And Twitch. It's streaming all three.
Hmm. I see Lise. Oh. Chadwick's running around.
Did you watch that new PvP they're going to do?
No.
Yeah, they're introducing new PvP 5-on-5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it has nothing, it's all different. It has nothing to do with your actual jobs. And every person can heal themselves. So it's really cool and interesting. But like Rich Gamble was saying that Yoshi P's been playing a lot of Battle Royales and he thought it was going to be a Battle Royale. He's like, I just know he's going to bring Battle Royale in because he's been playing a lot of Call of Duty and Fortnite. That's what he told him and Asmund when they did their interview, like off camera. He was playing tons of Fortnite and Call of Duty.
Did you watch that interview he did with Asmund and Rich?
Yeah, I watched a little bit. I didn't watch it all though.
Dude, I tell you what, when you watch that whole interview, just pay careful attention to the translator. She's incredible.
Was she the same one doing it at the thing last night?
Young looking woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably her. Oh yeah. What are you going to do? The Chamber of Rule? Oh. Wow, even on
I
YouTube, it's
thank you
still
for
showing you
answering
in
my summons in these most interesting times. You have
Alamigo.
been busy.
Oh wow.
You haven't even teleported yet.
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel. I speak of Rauban and his future. all know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his
I switched over to
homeland.
Twitch.
He is a son of
I'm actually getting an ad.
Alamigo.
Oh, really? I am affiliated with Twitch.
Yeah.
And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss. Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side. I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt.
They was like, hey, you want to do one-on-one?
Whether Raubon chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret.
And the other guy goes, I will too.
Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him?
Honored up, and they both subscribed to my Twitch.
That's cool.
They said that's the easiest $5 you've ever made.
It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears. Might I have your company for a brief adventure? Wonderful. Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
Here comes Chad Witt. Yeah, Adventures Guild, yep. It's all coming back.
I think what did me in was like putting all that time into getting the car, and I was like, no life in it, and I got burned out. Once I got the car, I was like, oh, that's it. What's the event going on now?
It's the Dragon Quest XI. The rewards aren't that great. You get, like, you know, the slime monsters on there? You get a hat that's a slime. If you want to glam that. And I guess there is another weird looking hat from the big muscle guys from that game. Yeah, I'd say it's worth doing before it goes away. Just let me ride in your car, Chad. That's not a car. That's not a car. Let's go! This is the first time you get to drive me around, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I got one of those slime controllers for the PlayStation 2. I still got one of those sealed that I bought when it went to clearance. I wonder
No
how much
way.
that's worth.
What would it be called? I'll look it up.
That's all it was called. It was called Dragon Quest Slime Controller PS2.
Dragon Quest Slime Controller. PS2, okay. It's $75 on eBay, but eBay's always inflated. Dude, apparently they made a metal slime one as well.
I don't know. I've never saw that one. That might have been. Is it American or Japanese?
I think it's Japanese. What the hell? How does a controller even work?
I know, dude. That's why I never opened it. It just went to clearance. No one bought it. So like, I'm like, yeah, I'll buy this for like. I think it went down to like $9.97.
Hey, babe.
That's back whenever I was in the Crown Center.
Check out that controller. Oh, dude, I guess on the back of it is where the buttons are. That is bizarre. Oh, man. Freaking Chad left me.
Actually is.
How many hours is Shadowbringers?
Like I was trying to get it down to where if I play like 2 or 3 hours a day, and then on my 2 days off a week, play like 8 to 10 hours to see how far I could like get.
Wife is looking it up.
Because they're still having the week early for pre-orders, right?
3 days early. So the game will actually come out on Tuesday, but the Friday before is, if you pre-order, that's early release.
Story of Shadowbringers plays out over around 50 or 60 hours.
Is that just 5.0, or is that all the way through 5.5?
Not really saying. Just said between Story of Shadowbringers plays out over around 50 to 60 hours.
And it's punctuated by appearances.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what popped up. Late.
Okay. The estimate I'm seeing is between 50 and 60 hours that, the wife looked up. But we're not sure if that's just 5.0. Are you going back to Chamber of Rule? I mean, you still got quite a bit left here, bud. Just a Stormblood.
I know there's probably about 5 or 6 hours probably in this.
And you're already 73, so I would make sure you definitely do not run any roulettes or anything like that. Just do straight MSQ.
Yeah, I'll hit 80 halfway through the expansion.
Right. Right. And that would save you some time there. Yeah, you might even be close to 75 by the time you just finish Stormblood MSQ.
They were talking something last night
What?
On this game, like making money selling cookies. At least they called it that on there. I guess they're doing away with it, to where you can't make money that way or something like that. They were talking about. And the one guy that was kind of.
Are you sure they said cookies or was it carries?
I think it was cookie, like, because he was saying they were making it, like, and then selling it on the marketplace to actually make money.
Huh.
So I'm not sure what he was talking about.
It might be some kind of weird exploit that I just didn't know about. But I know they were attacking people that were charging real money to get carried through Savage content. Yeah, look at that, Crystal. No ads for players. Yeah, they got rid of it. However, if you want to get your RP on, it's still there. Oh. Big guy with an axe.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Sham. Grab on!
Your Grace, I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Uldar. And so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last. Long live the Sultana, and long live Uldar!
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah. Automo's so cute. Oh, were you there when we cleared our E11 Savage fight? Yeah, I mean, I know you weren't there, but you remember that fight I was streaming and you were watching it while you were at work that one night?
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that we actually cleared that?
No, I didn't finish watching. I only had a little bit of time. But he cleared it.
Yeah. Let's see, these pants I'm wearing came from there. Hey now. A little demon. Like a little demon.
Oh,
What do you mean he's not wrong?
you're short and you have horns.
You're not exactly tall.
Taller than you in game.
In game, yeah.
Oh, so you have horns in real life?
No, I'm just saying you might.
Surprise me. You're the one who said I do.
Yeah. Terrible, isn't it? Did you hear about the accident with the fire before all that happened?
Yeah. He was saying it was kind of like a Looney Tunes event in his head where the fire was going towards the oxygen tank. And he had to stop it.
Yeah.
Did he ever
I mean-
finish this? Is he ready for Endwalker?
No. You are past him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's only really been playing New World on his other stream. This way. We're going to go to the Aethernet shard here. And we'll go to the Adventurers Guild. Alright. Upstairs here. We'll run through quicksand. Then out the other side. Out here, turn left. And then we'll talk to Wilhelm here. Ride lift to the airship landing. You can just teleport there. Okay. Oh, Jumbo Cackpot. Forgot. I don't think I can do it on this server. So when you're farming for your car, were you mostly doing the jump puzzles?
Yeah, and then I did that one dress, and then I got into one dress up that you showed me, and I cut it in chocobo racing.
Oh.
I was winning so much too, dude. I loved it. Like I won my very second match, and then it took me like 8 more matches before I won again. But like I loved it. I kept getting so. But yeah, I did start getting good at the jump puzzles.
I love Godbert. Huh. So do you buy a jumbo cactpot, or do you want jumbo cactpot or mini cactpot? Okay, let's go to cactpot board. Yeah, I can't do anything on this server. How much MGP do you have? Oh wow, so you basically got your card just wet, huh? Really? honestly, Chad, I think as you get later in Stormblood and start to approach Shadowbringers, you're gonna find it hard to put it down, anyways.
It's pretty addictive.
Well, dude, like, if you enjoyed the story in A Realm Reborn and Heavensward, I'm telling you, man, buckle up. Like, I'll agree, Stormblood wasn't as good as Heavensward, but I promise you, Shadowbringers eclipses both of them, you know? Just story-wise. I think as far as the raids and all that go, I think Stormblood was better. Better raid design and more thoughtful extreme trials and stuff.
A personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed.
I'm not saying you went
Though,
offline.
if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
But it says I'm still on now. I heard like a little ding.
I'll try Facebook again. Okay, I see Lolorito.
You have made your point. It is indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira? Hmm?
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I am glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say I am most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more. To summarize, In return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Ha! I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gir Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
Hold on. Hold on. Let the stream catch up. The Saltery. The Saltery.
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld. I know the Saltery and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gil.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenar Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well-versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ons of profit from its production. The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders, just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
It sure didn't waste any time getting cold this year, did it? Yeah, I mean, not a problem, bud.
Yeah, thanks for coming and joining me. The only action I had was that dungeon, man. Now it's all story.
Yeah, that's fine. Then I will drop party. I'll go check my own jumbo keg pot.
I might be on tomorrow night if you're on. Or you do your, or no, you do your raids Saturday nights, don't you?
No, Sundays.
Oh, it is Sunday?
Yeah. From like 7 to 9. Back to Fairy server.
Alrighty.
Alright.